contact. Over. Check perimeter. Possible no contact.
Something wrong here, I'm sure.
Moving with mid switch.
Attention all. Attention. T-minus 60 minutes to full evac.
Seriously?
Attention all personnel.
All they're
Sign
going to
will
get
be
from us is the
commenced
phone is
1 hour.
upstairs.
I know what you're thinking. You've got that upgraded dog you want to try.
Now this, remember the detail. Reports east side, all clear.
Mark it.
Perimeter detail reports south side, all clear.
Sector's still there.
I upgraded my heat vision yesterday. Now I get to test it for real. Hang on. Vector possible yellow. Roger, tag received.
Perimeter detail reports north side, all clear. Cargo 2 is loaded, awaiting secure. All events being reported to Cargo 4 for inspection. All cargo not loaded by 0400 is being terminated. Attention all personnel. The clock warehouse is closed. Transports are en route. Attention. T-minus 60 minutes to full evac.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Cargo 2 is loaded and awaiting secure. Slovensky, report to Cargo 4 for inspection.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Anything else, please?
Move to locate.
Perimeter detail towards west side, all clear. Perimeter detail reports east side, all clear.
Ready to get the hell out of here. Here, isn't it?
What the hell happened? Where's everyone?
Martial law. Riots in Gollum spilled over into Prague. Entire city's on lockdown. None but state police allowed in the streets tonight. They've all got itchy trigger fingers.
Wonderful. Dr. Miller? Told him to meet me at the office?
He'll be waiting for you. Of course, you'll likely be shot getting there. Watch yourself out there, Jensen.
Alex, it's me. We need to meet.
You got a location? Because the streets aren't safe tonight, man.
Can you make it to the limb clinic where we met before?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll meet you there. Don't know why he didn't listen. Let's see what we have. Fuck! Then why did he run?
What's the holdup? So?
So we killed a citizen.
The city's on lockdown. A true citizen would respect that. Get him in the truck.
You've been off the grid since the bank job, man. I was getting worried.
Been busy. Had to convince Miller to send me on a recon mission to Garm. When I got there, I ran into an ambush.
Again? Was it the same mercs as in Dubai, those gold mask creeps?
Yeah, only this time Viktor Marchenko was with them. He tried to kill me with this.
What is it?
The orchid. Think you can get it analyzed?
Yeah, we got a couple of scientists on the Collective's mailing list. Some of them are already culling through the files you and Janus pulled from the bank. I'll let you know what they find.
Good. Something big is coming, Alex. Ark's being framed for a terrorist attack that hasn't occurred yet.
They're gonna take more lives, blow up another train station? Jesus, Adam, look at it out there. Any chance we had of easing fears and fighting people's hatred will be gone. That piece of shit UN legislation will pass, and we'll all be thrown into AUG-only hellholes like Udalek.
While Nathaniel Brown sits back and earns trillions.
Brown? That slick suit from the Santo Corporation?
Page said Brown was calling the shots, and in Switzerland, Marchenko said Brown had confirmed date and time.
But where? Brown's been traveling extensively, promoting Rabia and his Safe Harbor initiative. His next junket's in London. But if he's behind this, he's not gonna attack himself.
Maybe not. Marchenko also mentioned someone who can tell us. But I have to meet with Miller first. How soon can you get the sample analyzed?
As fast as possible. If you're meeting with Miller, be careful. You walked into another ambush in Garm, and Miller's not off my suspect list yet.
We'll see.
Get that away from me. Fucking ghost! What is this? That's what we say!
You're looking for the best prices in Prague? I'm not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the better believer.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europa zines.
No problem. What do you have?
Excellent choice. Is that all the info you need? Sophisticated choice. I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
Demolition specialist named Allison Stanek. Appears to be a religious fanatic
It's obvious the government killed Rucker. Look around. This is what they wanted. There is no problem.
felt 2 years after the fact. The fear, the hatred, the violence. In the northwestern United States, a group of non-augmented citizens armed with assault rifles. Reporting to you live.
Hey, Lola.
You bastard will hear from my lawyer. Fucking stop. What is this? You're supposed to say?
Can't tell who might be out here. Nothing.
Adam, it's David. We need to talk. In private.
Nothing's more private than my info-link.
I'm not so sure. I've sent a secure vid-call number to your smart home system. Get to your apartment and call me.
Adam Jensen.
Delara, what are you doing here?
Is that going to become our standard conversation starter?
I'm serious, Delara. It's dangerous outside. Non-essential staff should be home. How did you even get...
Ouch. Non-essential.
I just meant...
Work with me, Adam. I was trying for a little levity. Truth is, watching Picus News, hearing that the mobs were getting closer to the city, I was reminded of... Let's just say I thought being 3 stories below ground was better than staying in my apartment. So I called in a favor and got state police to escort me in. Listen, I can tell something big is happening, so I don't want to keep you.
You doing okay, Delara?
Look, Adam, I didn't tell you why I left Lim International. That I was in session with a patient when the incident hit, and that I was...
You were attacked.
Her name was Madeline. She was 13. A really sweet kid. One minute we were talking, laughing actually, about something silly I'd said, and the next she was...
It was a terrible day. For everyone.
After I fought her off, she just stared at me like...
Delara, I'm sure...
Madeline.
Look, whatever happened, you're here now. You weathered the storm and came out on the other side stronger for it. That's what matters.
Yeah? Well, I don't feel so strong today. Anyways, being 3 stories below ground felt better than just sitting in my apartment, listening to the augment. I'm sorry, I
understand. But regardless of the reason, you took a risk coming back here. These are dangerous times for everyone.
You don't need to worry about me, Adam. I'll be fine. I'll just hunker down in my office until the storm passes. Besides, I hear I have a very comfortable couch.
Just take care of yourself.
I always do. I don't know why. I always fear the worst.
I'd avoid McCready if I were you. He said something about if you wanted to step out of line again, he'd be happy to set you right.
Hey, Adam. How'd you get here? I thought the city was locked down.
It's like a war zone out there.
The police scanners are going crazy. Did you engage them?
I don't think you get what it's like out there, Arya. They're shooting everything that moves. Augmented people, homeless people. They're using this curfew as an excuse to kill the weak, and I stopped some of them.
I didn't mean... You're right, Adam. I wasn't out there. I was just cleared for active duty. I don't want anything to mess that up. I'll wait out the storm in here.
Whose unit are you assigned to for your next mission?
McCready's.
Really? I thought...
He actually recommended me. Told me I shoot better than anyone on his team.
That's great. Talk to you later, Arya.
Bye, Adam. How'd you get here? I thought...
It's like a... Interpol is trying to stop a massive...
I know that.
So when corrupt, violent maniacs attack me on a city street with lethal force, believe me when I say I'll return the favor. It's horrible out there.
I was just cleared for active duty. I don't want...
Whose unit are...
McCready's.
Really?
He actually...
That's great.
Bye, Adam.
We'll have our lawyers down. No, you're wrong.
Tell me about it. It's like herding cats.
You're gonna miss something.
Smiley, hanging in there?
Me? What about you? After your little recon mission, you come back to guns in the street. It's pretty bad out there. Any trouble getting around?
Oh, nothing I couldn't handle.
Well, at least you're positive. Wish I was right now. I've been combing through Dr. Talis Rucker's autopsy report, and apparently the medical examiner found nothing. Can you believe that? Nothing. No poison, no bacteria or toxin of any kind was found in his system. Officially, the cause of death was inconclusive.
Inconclusive? I watched him die, and I know for a fact Marchenko did it. They must have found something.
That's just what I thought, so I got my hands on an earlier draft of the report. And while they were unsure of the cause, at least they knew the effect. An an unidentified foreign agent started attacking protein strands, bending them out of shape.
And the body's immune system took it from there.
Exactly. First swelling in the cell walls, then more kinking and bending in neighboring cells. The effect propagated throughout the body, made its way to the brain, where it was game over. Do not pass go, do not collect 200 credits. And that speculation, as they called it, is not in the final coroner's report. As far as they're concerned, the case is closed.
But not for you, right?
There's an unknown substance that kills people in minutes. I want to know what it is. And I'm going to find out. They've already blocked my request once, but I spoke to Miller and he told me Manderley would make a few calls and get things moving.
Okay, stick with it.
Don't worry about that. It'll take more than being stonewalled by state police to stop me. I'll let you know if anything else comes up.
Thanks, Smiley.
Talk to you later.
Bully! The badge is just an excuse for a lot of...
I'm gonna keep digging, see if I can find more evidence.
I can't believe how they're spinning this. The crackpots come up with it. Our informants are informants because
This is
they have
moving way
fire.
too fucking fast.
I don't know why. I always fear the worst. Good luck out there. Stay safe.
Bully! The badge is just an excuse for a lot of these guys.
They're gonna miss something.
Attention. Although the subway system is continuing to
Good luck out there. Stay safe.
it is not advisable to use it.
We sent a team to sweep the Garm facility. Well, did they send anything to New York recently?
The NSN is down again. I contacted the manufacturer. They just told us to reboot. Jim is furious. If you ask me, we should send the NSN unit back to the manufacturer. I swear we followed every protocol and restarted the system.
I could have sworn I saw.
I've been trying to ID the bodies of the people who crashed the
Chang was
operation.
asking if I noticed anyone suspicious hanging around, or if I felt like I was being followed.
To do all at once.
Tell me about it. It's like herding cats. I can't believe how they're spinning this.
What aren't we seeing here?
Nuts. You know, I was starting to think you got rounded up. My God, martial law. I heard it's pretty bad out there.
Bad enough. Don't go out if you don't have to.
Yeah, well, it's getting bad in here too. I've been going a little nuts. I mean, to tell you the truth, I'm not even sure who I can trust anymore.
What are you talking about, Chang?
You know I've been looking into Janus, right? Well, turns out Janus knows things about this place. About us. Things they could only know if... Information that could only come from inside.
You think Janus has a mole inside the task force? What makes you say that? What exactly have you...
I can't tell you that, Jensen.
Do we have a problem, Chang?
Easy, Tiger. I'm not accusing you of anything. Yet. All I'm saying is, I'm a paranoid guy, Jensen. Right now, more than ever. If someone I work with is... I need to know these walls are safe.
Nowhere is safe. My job, my reason for being here, for doing whatever it is you think I'm doing, is to change that.
Are you saying I should keep this to myself for now?
I'm saying you should do what you think is right. Use the resources you have here to go after the people who deserve it. People who manipulate others, who do everything they can to hurt others. You really think that's me?
No, I don't, Jensen. I just be careful, all right? Make sure you know what you're doing.
I'm always careful, Chang.
Be careful, Jensen.
Peterson pulled
his ID off the train station.
Be careful, Jensen.
You dig deep enough with these guys, you start to find the
Still better than
skeletons.
him blowing up something else. MIA is still better than him blowing up something
The
else.
new Sons of Freedom, or NSF, is a small
One
group
I
of
saw.
militant constitutionalists and secessionists operating in the continental United States, particularly in the Pacific Northwest. The group was formed as a reaction to the American government's
MIA
increasingly
is still
authoritarian
better
regime.
than blowing up something else.
NSF is committed to fighting the influence and control of a group of unknown people.
Goddamn fearmongers and
Typical.
death peddlers.
Just as we're zeroing in on a possible origin of the Udalek hacker, the entire system goes down.
Damn fine work, actually.
Hang on.
I guess
Oh, Jensen, hi. Be with you in a sec. You know what I heard?
Fuck Jensen.
He got captured,
All the
escaped,
boils
and
over
sneaked his
fraud.
way out
We're
of
gonna have a bad
guarded
day.
facility. That's his idea of a recon mission.
That's Jensen. He's a hands-on kind of guy.
ID off the train station.
He's also got a bit of a problem with
Luckily, we're in
authority.
a hurry up and wait.
So what? The hostiles were there, but he got out with the intel we needed. Mission accomplished.
MIA is still
Nice
better
work in
than
the
him
Swiss
blowing up
Alps,
something else.
even if it was unconventional.
Jensen, I hope you're not having problems with your terminal, too.
I understand that, but I have agents scattered around this city. But I'm trying to tell you. How the hell are my people supposed to do their jobs if you're... Jensen, thank God. I was starting to get worried.
That I wouldn't make it in here, or that I actually would?
What? I've been on the phone for the last half hour, trying to guarantee your safe passage through this city. Whatever you stumbled into at Garm is big.
I know. I've been trying to find out how big for a long time. They knew I was coming. Marchenko and the gold mask from Dubai. Somebody tipped them off.
Are you accusing me?
When I left here, you, me, and Chicane were the only ones who knew what I'd discovered. Solid proof that someone other than Ark was involved in this. But you and your bosses have been trying to pin everything on them, right from the start.
You're out of line, Jensen. I sent you after Ark because there were viable suspects in the train station attack.
And because Manderley ordered you to do it.
Yes, he ordered me to do it, but unlike him, I will not ignore evidence to close a case. You've been nothing but an insubordinate cock-up since Manderley put you into this unit.
Manderley?
It was his signature on the transfer papers. I checked. I can't believe we're arguing over this. Not when we need to focus. Right after you contacted me, I got on the horn with Lyon. Had them send in a strike team from France. It got there about an hour after you two slipped out.
And the mercs were gone.
Did a pretty good job of trashing the place before bugging out, and left a few booby traps behind. So we have no idea where they went or what they're planning next.
Not necessarily. I heard Marchenko talking to his men. He said something about finalizing a deal with the Diwali.
We need to move on this now. I'll get a search warrant for that old Diwali-owned theater on Zardibi Adlam Street.
You really think we have time for a search warrant?
No, but with the city under lockdown, I can't guarantee you'll make it over to the red light district alive.
I got here, didn't I? Nobody's killed me yet.
All right, fine. I won't stop you. Just be careful out there, Jensen. Let me know what you find.
Copy that.
I wish we had time to wait on this, Jensen, but we don't. We need to know what kind of deal Marchenko made with the
Goddamn fearmongers and death peddlers.
All essential personnel be advised.
Damn fine work.
Citywide curfew is in effect. Take extreme precautions if venturing out into the streets on your own.
Who's here? Who is this?
It's Daria. From the crime scene. Do you remember? I'm at home. Pardon to cross from yours. Please, hurry. I know you want to.
Are you still there? Daria!
Whatever you want, I can get. Cheap, high quality. Come on, I do not have all day. Other customers.
You have credits?
No, you got a real...
Menu? I have no time for...
Maybe...
Hell them.
Did you really expect to come into my home without being invited? Bad idea. But now that you're here, maybe there's still a chance you get to leave. As you know, I'm a betting man. If I wasn't, we wouldn't be in this situation together, would we? More importantly, you, the poor fucking bag boy, wouldn't be in this situation. So I want to make you a deal. This house has been rigged with a very special security response system. If you figure out how to disable it, your boss gets his credits and you get to walk out on your own 2 feet. On the other hand, if you don't figure out how to disable it,
Well, Ota doesn't get a single credit, but he'll know that Anton Suchanek is not the man with whom to fuck. As you can probably guess, I'm betting against you. What you're looking for is in that locker right in front of you. Good luck. Security system deactivated. Access granted.
The future is still unwritten.
Place was a powder keg away from the blow. You hear that? That's not good.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Stop! You hear that? bitch killed herself, I guess. Or maybe one of these other clanks knocked her off.
Sometimes I get arrested.
Oh! What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust.
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. I can't tell...
These are tough times. We all...
You understand.
The neuropazine isn't even free. I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the bay.
Thanks. Let's see those odds and... I'm good for...
As you wish.
I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
Thank God. I knew you'd find me. We must hurry, before he comes back.
Before who comes back? The man who killed Angela Gunn?
Yes. He knows you're after him. He wanted you to come.
So where is he?
He's everywhere. Can you not feel his presence? Are you not scared?
Why did he bring you here? What does he want?
He's using me to get to you. He thinks that by removing your augmentations, he can make you whole again. Quickly, come closer. Help me to get out, and then deal with him. Please, I beg you.
I need to know where he is first. How long ago did he leave here? Which way did he go?
You've got to be joking. We don't have time for all these questions. If he knows I spoke to you, he will kill me. Please, my ankle. Come closer. You must help me escape.
I don't see what the hurry is. You're safe where you are for now. I need to deal with the killer first.
A little late to back away now, isn't it? You would sidestep salvation so close to the gate? I don't think so. Admit it, all this time because deep down, you wanted to be saved.
I came here to help you.
You're the one who needs help. Don't you understand that? I can make you human again. I have to make you human again. It's not too late. You need not die, machine.
Chang, you able to see my coordinates?
Give me a sec. What's this about?
There's a body down here, an unconscious woman named Daria. She was involved in those harvester killings. She needs to be taken in. There's also a cop named Montag looking for... Hey.
Jesus, Jensen! What is it you think I'd do? Cyber crimes, remember?
I'm asking because I trust you. Got enough to worry about with the curfew.
All right, but do me a favor and get out of there, and don't mention this to anyone, not even me. Chang's got this.
Prague is turning into a town of records.
It started as a reaction to the way things were.
It is you.
Call Dark and Augmented.
I suppose you
Overseer.
responded. I am willing to volunteer on the Samizdat mailing list.
It is you.
Edward Braun. Thought we activated your permit.
You did. Whatever you did was enough to fool them.
Doesn't seem to have done you much good.
It kept me out of Golem. I wouldn't have made it this far if it wasn't for you. But now, martial law changes everything. It's Warsaw 1982 out there.
Warsaw didn't have drones.
I remember them going into people's homes, accusing them of things they did not do, being part of organizations I have never heard of. It was clear to me that it was all happening again.
So you slipped away, went underground. How'd you know to come here?
I heard a message on the radio. They were saying that martial law was being used as an excuse to round up anyone. And then I look outside and I see this with my own eyes. The police acting indiscriminately, just like 82. So I decide to do exactly what I did then. I hide in the sewers. And I start to find others. People who are scared and looking for safety, just like me.
I'm sorry it came to this, Edward. I know how much it meant to you to stay in Prague.
It's not about me anymore. I am one of the lucky ones. All these people down here, we must stay together. We must help each other to get through this. They are my family now.
Good luck, Edward.
It is good to see you again.
Welcome to the Underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your infolink.
Yeah, it's a sore point after what happened a couple of years ago. Maybe you saw the news.
Please understand, it was the biggest risk I could take. All Samizdat's communications are bugged. The police raided the offices last night, cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van, getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got Kate, Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win, and get back to indiscriminate brutality.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too...
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base. We could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people up.
Or they shift the blame. It's good.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No
You must have known the risks.
No, he was open to...
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we...
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown?
Yes, by the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, take them across the plaza to the Ineda Cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police and...
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a...
It is you, again.
Too many people. We'll have to borrow
It
more
is
trucks.
good to see you.
Can we get back into this?
Milena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from Samizdat. Do you have any idea?
The permits aren't...
In Prague, maybe.
Never works, I'd say...
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man. Oh, don't mention it, Milena. If there was an easier option, you think we wouldn't take it? I was less stressed.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval. Augmented or non-augmented?
Have you come to help us?
People rapidly running out of time.
I'm sorry, we're talking.
Not now. We'll make it a good place. Declaration of augmentation.
Tigard, the registry. History of permit applications.
I work for the State Department during the
Notice
day.
of revocation of welfare on me.
I remember that like it was yesterday. Why do we need this thing? Better than the card going up. You get off on this kind of thing? Damn old.
This is just the beginning, my friends.
You want praxis, eh?
I might be interested. Yeah, I got that.
Buy something. Stop wasting my time.
I'm good.
Fuck off then.
Dodge is the mind.
Lucky to have this fire.
I don't know where she is. All I know is she called you and not me. Cute, doesn't it? I trust you to do what you have to. I trust you to do what you have to. I trust you to do what you have to. I trust you to do what you have to.
Adam, good. We need to talk, son.
What's going on, Seraph? Why the secure vidcall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover. It was supposed to be places to heal, but they were run more like prison camps.
And?
And I don't think you got your new augs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Pangaea collapsed, but your name doesn't appear on its entry logs. And it doesn't appear on any survivor recovery lists either.
They said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these augs in Alaska? Orloff was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orloff?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the spring of 2028, his name pops up once or twice in the Baltic region. Then he dropped off the grid, and McFadden shows up.
So what does that prove? Orloff is McFadden, and McFadden is Orloff. None of it connects him to me.
Except for the augs which Orloff designed and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
Are you suggesting all my augs are new? Even the ones you gave me?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you all the augs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my augs, Seraph. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years? Really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska. Look, son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
I found a set of Orlov schematics in a secret military facility in the Swiss Alps. The mercs there had the same augments as me. Do you think I could have been there?
A secret military base in Switzerland? It's kind of far from the Arctic, but...
But what?
When Panchaea collapsed, the original search and rescue mission was reclassified as a recovery operation after 7 days.
Meaning they weren't expecting to find any more survivors.
A few days after that, a unit of soldiers who were never publicly identified intervened. I think that's who found you.
They pull me out of the ocean, take me somewhere. And a year later, Orlov and I show up in Alaska.
Maybe. Listen, son, there's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. I've gone as far as I can take you. Orlov might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Thanks for the help, Seraph.